the Limelight Prep Project, and today we are at Noah with Katrina Whedon. And who do we have for adoption today?
We have Bailey.
Hi, Bailey. Can you tell me how long Bailey has been here?
Bailey has been here for a little over 2 months. She arrived in October.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, I think she's from Texas or California, one of those areas.
Okay.
She did have puppies at her previous shelter at some point, but we did not get her puppies, so I don't know how any of that went.
Okay. How old is she?
She is about 2 years old.
Okay, so she's still a baby.
Yeah,
still
she's a young lady.
Yeah, she's really cute. Now, you told me that she has a particular thing that she does that's super funny.
Yes,
Share, please.
She sleeps in many different positions, primarily upside down or twisted. Yeah, before I came out and brought her out here, she was sleeping with her chest and legs all flung up in the air, and then only her rear was still on her bed.
Oh my gosh. I wish I could sleep like that.
I know. She looks so comfortable every single time.
Pass straight out. So Bailey does not do well with other dogs, correct?
No.
Okay. Do you think that that's an issue that can be addressed and alleviated, or do you think?
Yeah, I think it could be alleviated, but it would need some professional training and giving her, 3 to 6 months just to decompress and be comfortable and stable in her home.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she's had some negative interactions here where she was attacked, so that set her back as it can for many shelter dogs.
Of course.
And she was already a little bit particular, I like certain people, she liked certain dogs, and then unfortunately that was just, she was really scared of dogs after that.
Right.
She'll act like she wants to go up to them. She'll be very barky and lunging, and her body language looks good.
Right.
But very quickly she decides she's not into it if they actually come up.
I noticed that because there was a puppy walking by on the other side of the fence, and she was barking, but her body language, even her ears, were, I'm interested.
Yeah.
It was casual. I thought, she's not reactive, and then she was. It was just that sudden that she decided she was going to be reactive.
And part of that is what took us a while to figure out what would be best for her, because she kept giving us mixed signals.
Right. Yeah. So you're thinking a home with absolutely no other pets?
Yes.
Okay.
Because dogs are one thing, but she will try and chase cats a lot.
Right.
And very much hyperfixates. So she's got a bit of a prey drive.
Okay.
So
is it like that outdoors as well?
Not as much.
Okay.
But I'm sure if she had the opportunity, she would go for it.
So she's the border patrol of the yard, keeping the squirrels and the rabbits and the raccoons at bay.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
So
that's her job.
She wants the space to herself.
Yeah.
She's protective.
Totally understandable. How is she with kids?
She is great with kids.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, she loves all people, all ages.
Okay.
I think she has met a couple kids before. She can be a little jumpy.
Yeah.
But I mean, what dog isn't?
Right. I noticed that she only has 2 statutes though. She's either sitting, or she's either standing or laying down. She won't sit for me. She won't shake for me.
Yeah. She doesn't know a whole lot.
She doesn't know them yet.
And I think, she might get there, but it's some dogs, like they can learn a default sit really well, and others can learn a default stand.
Right.
And I think she'd pick up on the stand a lot faster.
You just work with her assets at this point.
And it can be too, since she tweaked one of her back legs, it could be that sitting is uncomfortable for her.
That makes sense.
Right now?
Yeah, that makes sense. Now, she is motivated by treats, correct?
Absolutely, as we can see.
Yeah. So she takes them super, super gentle.
And training her should be pretty easy as far as that goes with a food motivated dog.
Yeah, I mean, she jumped on me once, and then I asked her not to do it again, and she hasn't. So she's very, very smart.
And even with dogs, like if she's being reactive, if I take her and distract her and ask her to do things for treats, I mean, she forgets pretty quickly.
Nice.
So it's not like she's hyper-fixated for all time.
Got it. Just cats.
Yeah, just cats.
I mean, so am I, and so is Mark. When it comes to cats, we're all hyper-fixated on cats.
How can you not?
So what does her ideal home look like?
It does. Her ideal home would, honestly be with people that are at least somebody's home a lot of the time, just because she wants that attention. But I'm sure she'd sleep perfectly fine and wait for people.
Yeah.
But a home with some kind of yard or out where she wouldn't have to bark at all the dogs that walked by.
Right.
But she would be perfectly happy with a family or a single person.
Okay.
As far as the people go, she's extremely open-minded.
Got it. All right. All right. So it could be, What about apartments or condos or something like that?
Condos would probably be fine. I'd probably steer clear of apartments just because a lot of other people have pets and it's harder to keep separation.
Absolutely.
Especially in like big unit apartments where you might have to walk by people.
And no dog parks.
Yeah, and no dog parks.
No dog
at all.
parks. No, not for her. Awesome.
Apartments are hard anyway because she's likely a pittie mix and most of them won't take it.
Are you a pittie mix? I don't know. Little house hippo.
You're something.
Her markings are very stunning.
Yes, they're gorgeous.
I can't get over this spot right here in the middle of her back. I mean, she's an amazing little dog.
Our guess for her is pittie Catahoula.
Oh, okay.
Because she's got the Catahoula energy and fixation, like on the cats.
Yeah. So what does her perfect day look like?
Her perfect day is probably snoozing for a while, having people sit with her and cuddle with her.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what she loves. And getting to go run and play in some kind of off-leash area.
Okay. And do you think she would do a Netflix and chill kind of thing?
I think she would.
Yeah.
As providing she gets those physical outlets that she needs.
Right.
I think she would.
Right.
I think she would greatly enjoy that and probably steal all your fluffy blankets.
I really enjoy that. Other than her reactivity towards other dogs and her adverse reaction to cats, does she have any behavioral or health issues that might be making it harder for her to get adopted?
No other behavioral issues. She did, like I said, tweak her ankle a week and a half ago that we've been monitoring her for. Okay. She's been on some painkillers and some sweet rest. So it has been getting better and better.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's something that's a permanent health concern. And she doesn't have any special diets.
Okay.
Besides getting a little chunky.
My pocket is empty at this point. She does not care.
No. She'll still try.
If she had a job in the human world, what would her job be?
Park ranger.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. That's just perfect. Marika is cheering in the background. Yay! Park ranger! Get a little hat.
Do you like that? You're wiggling a lot more now.
So fun.
Bark ranger.
She's a bark ranger.
She's a bark
That's
ranger.
amazing.
She won't let anybody get away with anything.
Oh, fun police. Okay, I got it. So if somebody sees this segment and they fall in love with this sweet little face, look at this face.
I mean, look at
How
it.
do people get in touch?
Honestly, you could feel free to give us a call.
Okay.
But the fastest way is just to stop by.
Just to come in.
Yeah, just
Awesome.
come in.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we can talk to you more about her, take her out on a walk with you, take her in the off-leash with you. We're all wanting to find her a home, so we're very happy to talk about her.
She definitely needs a home. It would be wonderful to get her in a home before Christmas.
Absolutely.
And her best present would probably be a dog bed with some dog cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. That's what I thought.
And probably for her, she'd like more than some dog cookies.
You're amazing.
I don't think she'd say no.
We love you. Well, thank you so much, Katrina.
Thank you for having
Haley.
us.
And this has been Holly with the Limelight Pet Project, and we shine the light on harder to adopt pets because their stories are worth telling.